What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at a Masters of the wweternia universe. This is Stephanie McMahon, even billion-dollar Skull Queen. And as you take a look at the package, you can see it says highly articulated power posing. We've got some cool stuff here on the side of the box. The blue electric ring ropes. See if I can get that all out in one sentence. We got some exploding rocks here, unpunched card. Busting into my tools over there. As we flip it around to the back of the box, we'll take a look at this picture, try to get a little closer look at this picture here just so you can check that out. And I will zoom in on her little blurb. It says she used to be daddy's little girl, but now the billion-dollar princess has tapped into the chaotic magic within dark depths of wweternia to become its evil queen. And then we'll go back down here. It says you can collect them all. Goldberg, Kane, Ultimate Warrior, all have been reviewed on the channel. They're over here in the ring, just waiting on Stephanie right here. It says Arm Crystal Ball and Skull Queen Mask twist into powerful battle positions. Now, there are no action features. She's not going to spring back any sort of way if you twist her. It's just letting you know that you can articulate her into some fun positions. And then here we have her in the box. So we're going to go ahead. We've checked out the box front and back. We're going to get her pulled out of this bad boy and take a closer look. Oh, yay. No glue on the comic. It's a pet peeve of mine when they've got glue on the comic. All right, so there she is, Stephanie McMahon. We'll go ahead and cut her band. There's not really a whole lot holding these guys in here normally. It's just the one armband. Sometimes they have feet and ankle bands. Oh, there, yep, see, I spoke too soon. She's got those ankle bands on right now. I find it easiest just to use a pair of fingernail clippers and clip those bad boys right off. Get these bands off of her arms and our little doodads off to the side here. And here we have Stephanie McMahon, and she is my first female wrestler that I have unboxed. So she does feel significantly smaller, lightweight, but that is to be expected. She's got a scale, right, with the rest of the people, and it wouldn't really look right if she was as big as Hulk Hogan. And her little accessory pouch here, let's go ahead and just give this a little clip. Just helps tear the tape, and it looks like she's got some cool accessories in here. We'll start off with her little wand here. Pretty cool. It is kind of messy. It looks like they either painted it gray or painted it blue, but then we have some overspray here or not enough paint on the blue ball there. And then it looks like bones make up the handle of the staff. That's a pretty cool little detail. And then we have her skull-faced kind of mask that she's going to wear as well. So, let's go over her articulation real quick. Now, she does have long hair here coming down the back, which I believe is going to affect her head movement slightly. But let's check it out. So she can look to the left. She can look pretty good to the right. She can't really look up any more than that right there, and that right there is about as far as she's going to look down. She does have that same little skull, it looks like, on the top of her hat here. Pretty cool little sculpt that they just added on there. Nice little detail. As far as her arms, they're going to be the same as well as the legs on both sides. They can go up. They will spin all the way around. She does have a single jointed elbow that can bend up to about 90 degrees, it looks like. She can touch her crown. As far as her wrists, it will spin 360 degrees and it will articulate back and forth. So she can move that to pose better when she's holding her items. As we come down to the waist, she can spin 360 degrees and she can do a perfect split. This is definitely making Jean-Claude Van Damme jealous. I wish we had some chairs to post her up on. She could throw some knives. Maybe that's ahead of your time. That's an old Jean-Claude Van Damme movie right there. I think it's Black Eagle. So we get down to her leg articulation even farther. She does have a single jointed knee here, and it lets it bend about 90 degrees. She does have a boot swivel here at the top of her boot, which will allow you to rotate that bad boy all the way around. She does have the rocker, and it can go up and down in her foot as well. So all in all, Stephanie McMahon seemed like a pretty cool little figure so far. I do wish that she could look up a little bit more. Looks like that's about as good as we're going to get it. I'm going to go ahead and get her mask and wand or staff put into her hand, and we'll take a closer look. And there we have Stephanie McMahon all fully accessorized. She got her little staff. She holds it well. It did seem like it was a little bit big to squeeze into her hand, but once I got it in there, she does hold on to it nicely. This hand we just kept empty. She didn't come with any other weapons or accessories. To turn her head is going to be different now that she has these long pieces hanging down. It doesn't turn right or left without popping off the face mask, so that's something to keep in mind as well if you want to pose her with the face mask on. I'm more than likely not going to put the face mask on her. As you know, I pose all my wrestler figures, whether they're WWE Universe or Superstars. I kind of pose them all as wrestling figures, so we will be losing the skull mask and her little staff here, and those will go in the accessory bag. Now we'll take a quick little glance at her cartoon or her comic book. It just has a nice little picture of Stephanie McMahon on the front. It looks like she's got her husband's helmet here, and she's summoning him. I believe that's Triple H up there, or looking and seeing what he's doing in the future, possibly. As we open it up, we'll go ahead and read this one. It's real short. "Oh, my dear husband, look what they have done to you. When we first learned of the Skull King mask, we both knew the possibilities, the power, and the danger it would bring. Fear not, I will not leave you in this state. Long live the Skull Queen, now who has the power." So she basically killed him and took his mask, is what it's looking like. There's some ashes and stuff down here. Over here on the left-hand side, we have Stephanie McMahon, evil billion-dollar Skull Queen. "The great battle has begun. A darkness threatens to consume wweternia. As the faction of evil superstars rise from the parts unknown to control the balance of power, but the heroic superstars accept the challenge to defend the planet and determine who are the masters of the WWE Universe." She's coming in at 5'9" tall, no weight. Superstar powers include Conjure Dark Magic, Voice of Authority. Her foreign objects include the Crystal Ball of Chaos and the Skull Queen Mask. So now we know what to call that thing, the Crystal Ball of Chaos. Again, another really nice piece of artwork right here. I'm really liking those. And then on the back, it just shows the rest of the wave. As I said before, these guys are already reviewed and up on the channel. And go ahead and put that to the side. We can get in a closer look here at Stephanie McMahon. You can take a look at all of her sculpts and detail. There's not really a whole lot more to go over with her. It looks like a little bit of quality control. We got some glue spilling out from the bottom of the hat there. That might be something that we can just pick off later. But yeah, she's definitely a cool figure. I'm going to go ahead and take this out of her hand. We're going to bring her hand back down. Maybe eventually we'll get a microphone for her to hold or something. I'm not sure how well she's going to pose in with the wrestlers because she does have that Evil Lynn style hat on, or, you know, headdress thing there. But what we will do, because I don't have Hunter Herc Helmsley unboxed right at this exact moment, we will go ahead and bring in Kane. And as you can see here on Kane, I did do a little bit of customizing on him because he was a WWE Universe Kane. So he did come with like robotic arms and like a trap jaw blaster. Check that video out. It's cool unboxing, cool character. But I went ahead and just swapped his arms out with some flesh tone arms. That way he would represent the wrestling Kane more than like a Masters of the Universe crossover. Ended up sticking these gloves on him. I believe the arms and gloves came from an additional Hollywood Hulk Hogan. You can find those guys real cheap right now. So I guess I'll just bring in the additional Hollywood Hogan because we're kind of customizing him up a little bit here. Kind of making him a Motu guy. he is a little loose in the joints. So there he is. He is Hollywood Hordamania, so he's wearing the Hordak armor. He's got Kane's arms on, so these are the arms that came with Kane. You can see they're kind of robotic, and it had this gun attached to it. And then I went ahead and put on a pair of Ric Flair red knee pads, just to kind of go with the black and red theme. I'm going to hunt him down some red boots just to kind of finish off the look, but that's what we got so far on Hordamania Hollywood Hogan. We'll just set him back off to the side. But as you can see, they scale really good together. And put them here facing each other. You can see that that's probably pretty appropriate. I don't know. Kane might be a little bit taller than this. Kane's a big fellow. Either way, there's your size comparison with a couple of the other wrestling figures. This is our final look at Stephanie McMahon. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Who's your favorite wrestler of all time? We can go all the way back to the way back. I'm a big fan of Piper, Hogan, Flair. I'm mainly collecting the guys that I used to really enjoy watching. Goldberg was big during my time. I know he's received some criticism for not knowing many moves, but during my time of watching the wrestling, he was definitely on top for quite a while. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to tell someone you love them. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss any upcoming videos. We've got Masters of the Universe, we've got Turtles of Grayskull, we have wrestlers of all different kinds, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of NECA, Playmates, different kinds of turtles, as well as DC Multiverse. We also have Masters of the Universe Origins, Masterverse, and now we've started the cartoon collection, so we're all over the place. We love toys here on this channel. We'll see you next time, guys.